Ignite is an ongoing series of speedy presentations. They've ranged from building multi-person pogo sticks to hacking chocolate. Any topic the geeks hold dear. Each speaker gets only 5 minutes and 20 slides that auto-advance every 15 seconds. The talk you're about to hear was recorded live at one of the featured Ignite events around the world.
So, online and notice play. Red Hat Community Architecture we're accountable for gathering, understanding, and disseminating community knowledge, what makes open communities work, spreading that within the company and spreading that outside the company. And tonight I want to talk to you about a new book, The Open Source Way. It's about creating and nurturing communities of contributors. In fact, that's a subtitle. And everything you see in that book is what you just heard from everybody from Bay Kai say, kinds of things we've been talking about all day. It's not bringing together new things, it's the same stuff that we keep saying over and over again. What's it about? It's about applying the open source way, the lowercase. Applying the principles of open source and the methodology, this brand strength, and applying that to areas outside of software development, business and marketing and design and all sorts of ways. And again, you'll see this come up again. First of all, it's a cookbook. It provides a principle, what something is, an implementation, how you get it done, an example that explains why people want to do something. Principle, implementation, example. Second of all, it's created by those who know. So we started off by writing it within our team for our internal audience. We're actual contributors, we're community experts, and now we're opening it up to external contributors and external community experts and people who know what they're talking about. So that's what it's always going to represent. It's lightweight. Right now it's about 30 pages. We're pushing maybe 45 soon. It's focused on spreading knowing by writing things down, by creating written knowledge. And that's it. Just focus on those key points and then moving on. Reference larger books and that kind of thing, because that makes sense. Fourth, it's incomplete on purpose. Another theme I heard a bunch of times today. We want to encourage participation and get different sources for examples. Instead of me talking about Fedora, Linux, blah, 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 blah all the time, I want to hear examples that I haven't thought of before that introduce people to participate and make the book better. It's also an upstream, and no, the website's not up yet, so don't go rushing off. TheOpenSourceWay.org, we'll have it up in a week or two. I want to seize the opportunity to talk about it tonight, so I apologize for not having much to show you. I can show you what it looks like after the show. So, for example, we're using MediaWiki. Chapter 4, Section 8 says, choose open tools that can be extended. Chapter 3, Section 2.3 says, use lightweight open collaboration tools and wikis and give out access. So, if you're interested, you'll be the first people to have access to contribute to the wiki. So it's a book that you can add to and you can build on for your own community needs. Do you need to rebrand it? Go ahead. It's open content, creative license, not commercial restrictions, all things, completely free content. Do what you need to with it. Just take the Red Hat logos off. And it teaches over and over again what you keep saying over and over again. So now I'm going to talk about the science of communities with my last couple of minutes because it ties in. Cultivating communities of practice, something I've been reading about recently, and it's really kind of the meta discussion about how communities get their things done. Communities of practice are groups of people who share a concern or a passion for something they do and learn how to do it better as they interact regularly. Etienne Wenger is one of the scientists who wrote this book and who wrote some of the other academic research, and it's very deep academic research that explains why it is that we do what we're doing. So parts of a community are the domain, the area of knowledge of interest to the community. For lawyers, it's law. For hunters, it's where to find caribou in the winter, right? This goes back all the way to the beginning of time. There's nothing much new that's there. The second portion is the community, the actual people, the set of people who care about the domain. So for lawyers, it's the law. For skateboarders, it's skateboarding, right? Or the other way around. For skateboarding, it's skateboarders. There we go. That's the community. And the final part is the practice. And that's the means and the tools that the community uses to get their work done. So again, the skateboarders, it's the tricks that they do, how to find the secret places to go skating. For the hunters, it's where the caribou in the winter. For the lawyers, it's, actually I really don't know, but I'm sure there's something really good that they do. Thank you, yes. So the principles for cultivating communities of practice, I'll hit them really fast. There's 7 of them. Design for evolution, make room for new ideas. Open a dialogue between inside and outside perspectives. There's always a click. That's okay. Make sure people can see in and speak into and hear from within the click. That's what's moving on. Invite different levels of participation. When people have legitimate peripheral participation and they start by doing whatever it is that they find to do, and that's how they grow to become experts. People don't usually drop out of the sky as experts in the beginning. Develop both public and private community spaces so you have a chance to resolve some things in private to make the public go smoother. Focus on value, what it is that people are getting from it, and make sure that they understand that. combine familiarity and excitement, a regular pace that they can understand, a rhythm for the community, so they're not uncomfortable, but there's new things coming all the time, and something they can prepare for. So, community leadership is our community of practice, right? Did everybody catch that one okay? So the open source way is one of our handbooks. It's not the only one. We've talked about a couple other ones here today, but it's really lightweight, and it references the other one, and it gives you something that you can say, look, let me explain why I need to do that, chapter 2, section 3 kind of thing. So if you're interested, come talk to me now, later. Those URLs you can memorize, because coming very soon they're going to be up there. And that's about it. Thanks.